Old Dominion forced a lot of turnovers last year. They also came up with 15 steals last time out. And a big three by Nya Robertson. The Mustangs starting out hot, up 7-0 for SMU as keep Old Dominion off the offensive boards.
Well, SMU, even though the Mustangs, how about that? Robertson coming right back. Fast-paced action for the Mustangs.
800 points for their careers. Embry doing most of that work here at SMU. Long lead pass for Robertson. Spots up for three. Same spot, same result. Nya Robertson has 8 straight.
4 3-point baskets, and she is a lady.
Asensio going cross court. Robertson knocks it away. Only 2 to shoot, and then Robertson gets the steal. 2-on-1. Robertson lays it in. And the foul. Nya Robertson. You said that she might get buoyed by the crowd today. I think she's feeding off the energy.
Oh, there's no doubt.
Coming out of that game, I think Old Dominion's going to be one of the best teams in the Sun Belt, bar none. Nice find to Pitts. Underneath, lays it in. She let the skies clear. Doesn't go. So when your confidence isn't going, how do you make that happen?
Well, all of a sudden you make a couple of buckets and get a smile on your face and say, I'm going to get this job done. And we're going
Taylor tries to throw it through, gets knocked into the air, and Robertson able to come up with it. Robertson pitches it off to Hall. Robertson gets it right back. Great share.
Well, there was that first 3 out of the left corner, then coming right back in transition that she loves.
Robertson going left this time. No matter. It is an 8-0 run for Nya Robertson, all by her lonesome.
Success.
Why not?
Yeah, why not? Why not?
Out of the corner, Nya Robertson trying to find the range, and she does this time.
1,000 point plus some. I spoke to Nya before the game and asked her how she felt.
Robertson, deep 3. Bottoms for Nya Robertson. To see for Janai Tucker.
It's the only part you hate about the stands being, or the chairs being so close.
And Bree, we talked about how much this game matters to UTA as a whole to go across town to Dallas as they rip off the ball near midcourt. Knocked away, though, by Robertson and the Mustangs floor as UT Arlington can't score on the steal.
Quiet in this quarter they had been, but now they are exploding with offense. And speaking of exploding, a fast break after a make, and it didn't even matter the numbers. I'm taking it anyway.
Embry pulls down the board. SMU with 48 seconds to go can take the lead on this trip down, and the Mustangs do.
Robertson now with 8, had a rough start shooting from the field as she now comes up with the steal.
This is her game.
She's having fun with it now in double figures.
She's too quick.
In Turam to take care of her own mother who is battling cancer, and we have the report that she is cancer-free. So the big picture of things is just how important family, how important life is.
Back outside, wing, triple try coming from Shavers. Short, and Robertson will get it up to Pitts for 2. Mustangs within 1.
Here you see the the defensive rebound. Great job getting out and running. The deep outlet is what had a lot to do with that.
Embry able to pick it off.
Yep, like the competitor she is. She's like, I'll get it back, team. Don't worry about it. 2-possession game here.
Robertson driving high off the glass. That's the scoring threat they know and love in Dallas.
Yeah, she's so good when she gets ahead of steam. When she has space and the ball, you see her getting ahead of steam.
No Talana Lopolo for the Cardinal to run the point. How about back-to-back 3 balls for Robertson?
Now here's Nya Robertson, head up. Well, she notices the defense back. Okay, I'm going to launch it from you.
That one looked good by Embry. It was just short off the rim. The long rebound to Robertson. Robertson gets it back. Quick release. Hits it. Nothing but net. Nya Robertson. Ice in her veins. No intimidation going on by her.
Not only no intimidation, she try to sit down and hold that spot. Waiting is one of the hardest things to do playing basketball, right? You wait for the screen.
It sure is.
Yeah, she don't wait. Nya Robertson, there's no waiting.
Suarez, the kick out. Cremili, she bobbled it and thought maybe I shouldn't, but she was still open, and that one won't go.
And Robertson seeing an open floor and an opportunity. Time to eat, she says.
And one for Robertson. She was making sure they knew that went in. Robertson using the high screen. Back-to-back threes for Robertson, and now full court pressure.
Gets downhill and gets SMU back in front. Jones looking for Robertson. 5 seconds. Robertson gets free, stumbles, and scores! With a second to go. No shot.
Nya Robertson's a star. There's no other way to put it. I mean, how about this finish? Off the glass, it bounces and rolls in off the front rim. Again, they go with the ISO for Robertson. I mean, that's not necessarily the shot you'll want.
Nya Jones with the ball right now. We look at that lineup. There's Robertson's first three, and it's pure.
You have to make the ACC tournament, so the top 15 teams are going to the ACC tournament.
She's doing so in the absence of Shantae Embry. Robertson forced against the baseline. Beautiful pass to Peterson on the twirl.
Once again, Peterson looking quickly back over that left shoulder tonight for the Mustang cause.
Coach still scoreless from the field, 0 of 11. And against Usby, she forces it up with a quick riser, hard off the glass. Man.
Well, you can see that great vertical jump that
Baseline, good job getting it into TK Pitts, the junior from Tulsa. I think it's going to be a tight one. Right now, the Notre Dame women's basketball team with a 17-point lead over SMU, but there's some of that talent for Nya Robertson. Just such a quick first step. He gets by Prosper late on the rotation.
A lot of talking, head on a swivel. I'm like, yeah, I want her in my paint.
This is what you need. And using the screen, holding the follow through.
Good start for Miami. Rogers, though, loses the ball. Back to Robertson. Her layup is up and good. A little bit of contact there, but we play.
So far, the Mustangs don't have an answer for Haley Cavender, so Hurricanes are going to try to have to get her more involved in this offense every possession.
And now Nya Robertson into the lane. Crafty move. Nya Robertson and one opportunity.
There's not a bad loss on the Louisville resume, but they've got multiple quad one opportunities coming up.
Robertson right to the rack. Count it. Plus the foul.
Robertson is as advertised. Explosive.
Thought about it from the corner, did Robertson. Tries to get a little closer and just teardrops it home.
Yeah, Lonnie White on the defense right there, but Robertson is so hard to stay in front of.
And you see Mishaw providing the scoring there. It's that matchup we were going to watch. We'll see how Virginia Tech utilizes it. Here's an answer. Quiets them for a moment as Woods connects.
Yeah.
Mishaw, who's had such a strong season, showing her value. Staying behind the three-point line, and that's huge.
For either team with anyone in foul trouble at the moment. Going over the top, no one there. Robertson, the other end, finishes. 5 on the shot clock. Jones, baseline, passes. Robertson, as it expires, deep three.
Robertson yet to hit a field goal in this one. Forces it up and in. And one. Nya Robertson on cue. She can score in a hurry.
She
and
was
puts
setting
SMU
you up.
within one.
That's all that was. She was just setting you up, knowing that you said she hadn't scored a field.
High screen by Peterson. Jones knocked around and throws it away. Elmore looking for numbers. Elmore beat and blocked out by Robertson.
White today with pink lettering. Clemson in the purple uniforms. Nya Jones working it over in the corner, and that one is drilled by one of the best scorers in the nation. This year she dropped 32 points on Louisville.
Who doesn't have a lot of size, just 6'2" on the interior, but she has to hold down the fort, knocks down that 15-footer.
There's Robertson. She can get hot in a hurry. Looking good so far today, Andrea.
Well, she has come out aggressive, and that